Hi guys, welcome to this week's Urban Uncut. It is facelift time. It is the new RSQ8.
Whatever they bring, I'm made for more, and I'm making a scene. Ain't no holding me back.
So here we are guys, we've got the facelift RSQ8. Now we have gone with a similar theme to before. It is our full Aero package and it takes some cues from the last design, but we've come up with some new things as well. Starting off with the front apron. Now, on the previous version we had to do two versions of this, one for the UK and one for Europe. Why? Because of the autobahns. The guys in Europe are absolutely crazy and they like to drive at 200 miles an hour. So we had to develop it with an air scoop in there to basically take the airflow through the car. Now we've done this splitter in both ways. So it's one part for both regions. So across the car, we've adopted the new trapezoid badge, which features in our bonnet vents, our front splitter. We've also put on these nice eyebrows as well. We've done these in body color at the moment. You can do them with a contrast. They just make the front intakes look slightly more aggressive. So down the side, we've got the lower sills. The front two sections are exactly the same as the last model. And what we've done, we've adopted the rear to bring in this lovely little canard with the trapezoid badge again. And we carried the canard through from the middle to the rear. So we've got the canard look front bumper, middle and rear section on the diffuser. Now on the rear, before we didn't do the center section. We've done it on this. It's lowered the look of the car. And then we've got a carryover spoiler on the rear, a rear lower deck spoiler and a rear upper spoiler as well. Finishing the car off, a cost sensitive aero package for the RSQ8, completely transforms it, 24-inch UC9s, what a look. So first things first, Cullinan Series 2, obviously we'll go around the car now, but we will only show these guys a couple of little snippets. We don't want to ruin the surprise because I've only seen pictures so far. And yes, it does look as good in the flesh. Actually, it looks better.
It's your finest work.
John said it's my finest work. So it's got the same silhouette as the last car, really, hasn't it?
It has.
From a, like, you know,
it is a thing of beauty.
Outline of the car, it looks amazing, doesn't it?
How many messages have you had from internally?
You know what, internally, like you, and then it was followed by loads of other people saying it's my best work yet. I don't know, I say that on every car because you always get excited about a new car.
This is a masterpiece.
Like we've obviously changed obviously we showed this being fitted up last week, and the crispness of the sharpness of these billets is completely different to what we've done before, isn't it?
Yeah.
Normally it's quite oversized. I do think I'm going to try and have a play around with this and just make them slightly larger so they sort of like lip round here, so they come around the edge and roll over. So I'm still going to have a play about with this. Now, do you think we can fine line this here so we expose this as carbon as well?
So yes, if it's laid up that way, obviously we can make it fully visual, following the
so the lines, the weaves will come through. I think now I've seen it, if we cut this in as carbon, we can probably do some fine lining on the rear as well to enhance that on special kits. Yeah, runs absolutely perfect. Satin black as well. Looks mint. And the intakes that we've done, we're just waiting on those to come through. So we are definitely this 100%.
Yeah, the car's going.
The car's 100%. The new vertical DRLs, which we're not showing you yet, go with the flow of the Rolls-Royce. It did look a little bit droopy before, didn't it? It looked like it was crying, and we've kind of like lightened it up a bit.
The front end shot for me for this car is the one.
That's the
bird's eye from the front end.
Yeah, just a little bit of the front, catching all of the carbon, the new vertical lines. You know what? When Rolls-Royce bought that out, I wasn't really a fan, but we've kind of,
tied in nicely,
taken our
hasn't it?
look, modernised it, future, big box tick. This looks absolutely epic.
L461 Sport.
Yep.
We've done some fine line on it. I need you to approve, yay or nay.
Looks great on the centre.
Yeah.
Calipers look great. I've always liked grey and orange. We did this on a Tempest grey Cullinan before. I actually think that should just be in the swage line.
Yeah.
Do you think the thickness is right?
I've got 2 thicknesses, so I can put them up there for you to see. One.
So if we go up to the swage line, put one in this side, one in the other side, and you only have to do like half of it, we can see. And I think when you get to the front vent, then it just disappears because it washes into the
bonnet recess.
You done any more? Wing mirror.
Yeah, wing mirror.
Yeah, probably. When we decide on the thickness, it needs to be the same thickness, but just drop onto the bottom of the wing mirror.
Okay, so it kind of finalises, it ends it.
So it's not carbon, colour, carbon, black.
Yeah.
It will be carbon, colour, black.
Got you.
So it's just going to split it up. Yeah. Oh, and a little. Oh, I don't like that. So that's got to come off. That's absolute.
That was my finest work, that was.
No, that's rubbish. I do like the one on the bonnet though. If it's fine lined a little bit better. But would you then match the ones to the side as well? Or is that over? Play about with the side. Slightly wider pinstripe on one side, in the swage line, do the smaller one on that side. We'll put it on the wing mirrors, we'll see whether, because sometimes you can oversize something. It's got to be subtle, it's got to be classy still. We've gone with the same theme on the G-Wagon, I can see it from here.
Yep, let me show you that one.
Is this finished?
No, this is all of it is rough.
I like this. I like this. Does it go round?
We weren't planning on.
Does it fill that?
So do you reckon slightly wider at least? So we go with the wider ones so that it fills that line.
Is it going to be hand cut or does it just fill the line perfect?
No,
I think we should do the same again. Do one on this side, one on this side, just to double check. Should it be going through the badge or on that side? I'm not sure.
Okay.
Why didn't we expose this?
That wasn't part of my remit.
Some things do go wrong.
That should have been visual.
That should have been visual. Liam! I know you didn't paint it, and I know it's not your fault. But how come you didn't query that not being visual?
I think he did.
Did you?
Yeah, I did actually ask if it was
he
visual or not. They said it was meant to be painted. That's what they got told.
So is that one down from all of the things we've built? That's one thing that you're saying, John, that's a bit of a mess up.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I'll take
it's
it.
not a mess up, but...
No, it should have been visual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think it's easy to change?
You don't want to, do you?
No, not really.
He does not want to change that.
He doesn't want to say it either.
How much better will it look? Will it look that much better that you want to do it? Because if you want to do it, I'll make it happen.
No. I prefer it painted.
Okay.
Of course he does. The easy way out. Right, so we're waiting for a set of wheels for this, aren't we?
Yes. UV6.
UV6s. So when these UV6s turn up, you'll see it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to say, don't you?
We put it on links. Everything looks better lower.
Is that in access mode as well?
Yeah. How low can you go?
Lower in links.
You are surrounded naturally by a bunch
kids.
of boy racers.
By kids.
At heart.
I'm a boy racer at heart.
Links.
And I understand the reason for lowering a £150,000 Range Rover.
Okay, so the Sport you'd probably say yes to. This maybe not, but maybe it looks better.
But it does look better. Carpathian grey looks great. Obviously we've geared up the bonnet with letters as is.
Fingers crossed.
Although we released this last year, it's still one of our best sellers. We've never displayed it in this colour before.
Beautiful car in this colour.
We did the Kim Kardashian look last year. Yep. Flick up on the screen, have a look now. Remember last year wasn't that cool. This one in Carpathian grey, we know what wheels are going on it. They look the best on the car. Maybe we'll have a different one on the other side once we decide on the last day.
That's always the way. Isn't
still
it?
waiting on the bonnet. Let's move along.
SV.
XRS
Prototype.
Prototype.
It's got a big.
First prototype car.
There's a lot going on here today. So many people.
Why are you not recording this? Are you?
You actually, in your voice, the difference in it. Why are you not doing
Well,
that?
you should always have the record button on, and clearly you have.
Hello.
He's the new YouTube Urban Uncut star, just bowling about with his mate Si. I'm just saying, like, I need you to do your actual job for me, which is.
So we've had a good, Lenny, we've had a good relationship over the last couple of years, and I feel like that was a bit diggy, mate.
But you're gonna.
That was a little bit diggy, weren't it?
You never let me
you
down
upset?
in what, 2 years?
Well, I've never let you down catastrophically. I've probably let you down in
A few little bits. But this latest one you can sort for me.
Do you know when I know when you're being serious? Because you always put your hand on me and you grip it to a point at which sometimes it hurts.
I know that you said this was like nearly 100%, but it's nowhere near done. There's nothing on this car apart from a sticker.
How many times have we built one of these cars? I know there's elements to it that are different.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. So we are going with a prototype on this. Interior's out.
Don't worry, I've got it covered. I've got a completely different steering wheel, not even using that one. If you remember, what did we do with your old L461, your S-Trail? Did we put a steering wheel in it?
Yeah.
So I had your old one.
But this is an SV.
Doesn't
Are they
matter.
same?
Same.
Paddles?
Same. Well, the paddles aren't
Buttons?
same.
Features?
Basically,
Everything the same.
everything off of that steering
Same
wheel
part
will
number
go
of
into.
Land Rover?
It works. We've tested it. We've literally tested it. What?
Over
Tested.
question.
It's tested.
So we are running with this prototype design. We're having a play on the hexes from the Urban logo.
Yeah.
Also the hexes that we put in the front bumper of this one as the prototype.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a risk because we've done some radical stuff to this that we wouldn't normally do. But I think...
I love that.
I love that as well, yeah. I think we've just got I'll go through it with Tom on the PC later, computer, iMac, PC, whatever it is these days. Technology, I'm getting old, as I've demonstrated with the whole like lowering links thing. I think we need to take the hex down a little bit.
Yep.
XRS needs to stay because that's the original logo. UA needs to stay, that's cool.
Maybe a space in there.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this Proto one. I think we need to, yeah, there must be some other words for prototype. Is there other words for prototype?
You could use it in a different language. No, you can't. It's British made car.
Yeah.
Ignore me.
Yeah, we've got to think of something that's similar. We've obviously got the decals down the side, which I think need to just come down a little bit in size. I know that we've mocked them up from the original drawings, but I think the UA is a little bit big, XRS is a little bit big. Even though it is a prototype, we need to subtle it down a little bit. XRS prototype coming your way.
Sorry, guys.
Was you literally holding that up for the whole time?
Sorry.
Why are you not recording this? See, you missed all of the good bits.
You said you were always recording.
You always missed the good.
Oh, the red light is on. He was recording.
Right, so my feedback is UA sign is the perfect size.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's good, it's not oversized. XRS is probably about right. Now, just here, I kind of had because in homage to the last one, we had a twin line, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, so if we make this, the basis of the center is a twin line.
Yep.
But
Start from here.
well,
Start from this
you know
one.
what? I'm just reverting back to saying that
Because we're going to have to cut these kind of hexes in two, aren't we?
we
Go
are.
for
You're
it.
correct,
Yeah.
and that's made me step back from that twin line thing. Let's take a step back.
We can see it.
I
We
like
see it.
this, and I like that. I'm not so sure about this name, Proto-01.
Proto 1.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think it needs to be more clear.
right. As in just prototype.
Well, I don't know. I like the play on words.
Yeah.
I mean, is there an abbreviation for prototype? Should it just be like Proto 0.001 or something like that?
Could do.
I like the play.
All manufacturers use this XP, don't they? XP001 or XP. But obviously we've got the XRS already, so we went with the Proto R1 just as something a bit different. But so what? Stick that in here somewhere. Like that?
Yeah, down. Yeah, sort of that sort of size, and then like justified with the bottom of the. Yeah, that's. I think that's probably it.
Yeah.
And maybe it just needs to be in the same font.
Just do it the same. Get rid of this elongated O.
Yeah,
with
but the
kind of
same
line
font
through
as
it.
our XRS one. So there's a, so there's a continuation in italic. So as it comes off the S and goes to the P, it flows through.
Right.
I think the hexes just need to be a little bit smaller, the size of them.
Okay.
And just some cleverer work with the way it goes together.
So
So where I got the idea for this?
Is it your tattoo?
Yeah.
Because we said the same. When you sent the sketch, I was like, I know where that came from.
Yeah, I looked down, I was like, oh, UA sign. Oh, wow, yeah, that could work.
Nice.
And I think the same with the side of the car.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit too big and wrongly sized.
Fine.
So if we take the XRS and dropped it down a little bit, take the UA and dropped it down, and then all of this.
Right, let me do the scale first so that I remember, and then what I'll do is...
And then if you take the scale of all of the hexes down, but then sort of add some more hexes on the end.
Right, okay. Not groups.
Don't know whether it's going to work. There you have it. Good idea though, even if it doesn't work. Right, so we've got the interior for the first Defender soft top in the UK. We have an interior.
And some other carbon elements.
And some other carbon elements. But it's looking relatively good. We're collecting the car from our coach building division, and we hope to have it there. So with that in mind, we will flick over to Kenneth from Absolute Motors. He has gone to check out how the build's doing, and you'll now see why John is saying only 50%.
So a couple of months ago, we brought our pickup Defender from the Netherlands to the UK, to Urban headquarters, to build a special project with the Defender pickup. But I just got a call from Sai, and he asked me to go here at Heritage Customs, check out the new project that we are building for Goodwood. So yeah, maybe it's a pickup Defender, I don't know. Let's see. So I checked with the guys, and now I discovered what will happen with this car. Because today they will cut off the roof, and this will be the project for Goodwood. And the other Defender pickup that we already cut it a couple of months ago will be brought here and also will be converted to a convertible. So as you can see, the car is completely stripped from the inside and from the outside, and they will cut the upper roof and they will cut it right after the B-pillar to convert it to a convertible. And I already saw a car that's a little bit further in the process already, so we will check it out later on. But first it's time to cut off this roof.
And then finally, we have one more car, and we're going to switch to black and white now, because I know Chris doesn't like flicking in and out of black and white.
He actually complained about that at the beginning.
Let's go and have a look. It's nearly done. It's on our new WX5 wheels, which we are running in a forged wheel in 23-inch special order only. We're going to be doing it in 22 for main production, but 23 for special orders in forged. Looks absolutely fantastic. You can't see where it is at the moment. The only thing that I need to query is the badges.
Yeah, so he hasn't got them on. But
this, are we keeping this colour coded?
No,
he's kept it colour coded because he put the black over there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. But originally, I said to him, let's put a black on one side, this colour, the other.
That actually looks quite good.
Yeah, it does. But it turns out this is permanent because it's in.
It's glued.
Yes.
Ah, right.
So
okay.
yeah, that's what it's having.
Good job we like that, then, isn't it? Yeah, good job we like that. I think with this badge that we just go for a contrast. If we do it both ways, like black and the other colour, and the other colour and black. Ooh.
I've actually done a little treat for you on this, which you can't see yet and you don't know, but it is removable. So if you're like John, that's horrible, but there is a little treat coming for you.
Right, cool. He's like literally, like, yeah, always stay recording. Like he's gonna have it in my face now, the camera in my face all the time.